Everybody, I just want to send you a little video about drawing circles. I sent you some material earlier today and you may need a bit of help to understand how to draw the circles, so this is what I'm trying to do here. You may or may not have a compass. If not, don't worry. I am going to send you a video of how to use a compass. Hopefully you all remember this is a compass here, okay? And like we said, the hinge needs to be tight and the wheel needs to be tight, okay? Otherwise your radius begins to slip. And if you remember, the radius is the distance from the center, which will be your point, to where your pencil is, okay? And that'll give you a circle that'll draw around like that. So the width all the way through is the diameter, and then half the width is the radius. So in page 14 of your pack that I sent you earlier, you'll notice it has two circles here. This is the Mercedes sign. There's an outer circle, goes around like that, and the inner circle, which is slightly smaller, okay? The important thing to notice there is that the center of those two circles will be about here, and it's the same point, okay? They just have different radii, okay? So the distance from the edge of those circles is slightly different. The inner one, the distance is less. The outer one, the distance is a little bit more, okay? So it asks you in this exercise to draw the symbol above, and it tells you that the radius of the inner circle is 4 centimeters and the radius of the outer circle is 6 centimeters. Now, if you have a compass, you can just draw that by measuring 4 centimeters on a ruler with your compass. Okay, so that's, I always go the wrong way. That's about it there, like that. Sorry, you can't see that. Put it like that, that's easier. Okay, that's 4 centimeters. So you can put this down on the page now, okay, and draw your circle, okay, and it'll be a radius of 4 centimeters. And then the second one, you're going to use the same center point, and the second one, you're going to increase your radius to 6 centimeters. Okay, so if you can see that, that's 6 centimeters on the ruler. So get your point of your compass on the same point as your first circle and just draw a second circle around it, okay? And you will get something that looks like this one here, which I did earlier, okay? So it's going to look a little bit like that one, okay? Now, if you don't have a compass at home, I know some of you mightn't have, you can do something like find things in the kitchen. Here is a jar of Nutella, okay? And when I show you the diameter, remember the diameter is twice the radius, bring this into the picture now. The diameter of the Nutella jar is more or less 8 centimeters, which means its radius is 4 centimeters. So you can put that down on a piece of paper and, whoops, sorry, draw your circle around it, and that's your inner circle, okay? And then I found this little bowl, okay? So if I put the measuring tape up against it and kind of measure more or less through the center, you see it's about 12 centimeters, okay, which means that's the diameter is 12, the radius is 6. So you can put this bowl down or something similar in size, and that can be your second circle. What I would say to you is do this first. Do your big circle first, put it down on the paper, just draw around it, and then get your Nutella jar or whatever it is, okay, that's slightly smaller, put it inside and try and get it equally inside, if you know what I mean, so that the two circles look like they have the same point. Put that down on your paper inside your other circle, and that will give you your two circles, okay? It's a bit rough, but it'll do the trick. So don't worry if it doesn't look perfect. I don't mind if it's not perfect, as long as you get the idea. So that's the Mercedes sign exercise. There's another exercise down here which uses the Japanese flag. Here we are. It's a rectangle, as you can see. Rectangle, so it's whatever high and or however wide and however long, and it's got a circle in the middle, a red circle, okay? So it tells you up here, it's a rectangle of length 12, so it's this long and it's this wide, 8 centimeters wide. The 12 and the 8 you can do with a ruler, no problem to you, okay? And when you've drawn that, you can go to 6 centimeters, whatever is 6 centimeters across the length and 4 centimeters across the width. Draw a line from both of those and you'll find the center of the rectangle. Okay, when you have the center of the rectangle, it tells you here that your radius is 2. So if your radius is 2 and you have a compass, get your ruler, okay, and measure 2, is that about 2, roughly 2 centimeters, okay? Put your point of your compass on where you think the center of the rectangle is and draw your circle, and that will be the circle of radius 2, diameter 4 in the middle of your flag, okay, your rectangle. Now, if you don't have a compass, you might find something like this in your kitchen. That's a jar of dried chilies. And if I show you the measurement, so we've said the radius of the circle for the flag is 2, which means the diameter is 4. Let me do this the other way around because I have to do this with my right hand. You can see more or less, there we are, that the diameter of the jar of chilies is about 4, okay? So if you found the center of your rectangle, just try and estimate where that center is. Try and line it up with what will be the center of the top of the jar here and draw a circle around it, okay? And you'll get more or less the same thing, okay? So again, it won't be perfect, but it'll give you the idea. It'll get you used to measuring as well. Okay, so I will send you this video. I'll send you the video on how to use a compass. I do also have to do a worksheet for you on, one is on flags and one is on logos. So I'll send those on to you later on. Okay, so have a good weekend if I'm not talking to you, and I hope that you get through this work. Okay, thanks, bye.